It's the end of a really long day. I've had a full day of work, and then I had to do a recording for Alcohol Change UK, and I got to use my Brown Girl in a Bottle brand for the first time on one of those sort of corporate presentations, and that was a really, really nice moment for me. And then this evening I've been helping to support and mentor a young lady in who's still in active addiction with problematic use of alcohol. This isn't a post really to say that I help people, but it's really, when I talk to people who are still trapped in the cycle, it really, I come away with it, reflecting. A part of me is really grateful, really, really grateful that I'm not there anymore. The story could have been very, very different. I was drinking to the point where, I wouldn't be alive right now. And when I speak to people who are still, sort of trapped in that cycle, I feel so grateful to be out of that, because when you're in that, people say that addiction is a choice, and what they don't realise is that it's not a choice if you feel you have no choice. When I was in active addiction, I didn't feel I had a choice. It was only when I was shown that there was a choice did I make a different choice, and here I am. You become so consumed by pain that at that time, the alcohol is the only thing that brings you peace. It's not the substance itself, it's not the taste, but it's where it takes you. It takes you to this place that is devoid of emotions. It's devoid of emotions, it's devoid of pain, it's devoid of noise and chaos, because your life is so chaotic. And it's a really tough, it's really, really difficult to come out of addiction, I guess is what I'm trying to say, which is why more people die from addiction than those that make it out, and those that make it out are absolute miracles, because it's really tough. Often, people who do have an addiction, whether it be, I'm talking substance misuse because that's my personal experience, but, whether it be sex, gambling, whatever, they're using that to escape a lot of pain. They're using that to escape their normality, and their normality in their everyday life is filled with a lot of chaos, a lot of noise, a lot of unworthiness, a lot of hate for themselves, and you're almost trying to escape a life that you feel you have no control in. I didn't feel I had control of my life before, and I guess I was using to an extent to have some sort of control, although that seems quite daft, because, when I was under the influence, I was anything but in control, but I guess it was not being in control without the pain and the hurt, But coming into recovery, I really grasped the concept of being in control of what I can control. I literally envisaged the life that I wanted, and I'm building it. I'm not saying I'm there, but I'm building it. I've taken steps to manage the triggers that are around me. I've cut certain people out of my life because, they just weren't good for me. And I've learned to love myself and love life, and I think that's because now I feel like I am in control. Of course, I'm not going to be in control of everything, and I'm not daft, but the aspects that I can control, I have very much ensured that I do control, and my recovery comes first. It comes above everything, even my children, because without my recovery, I can't be the mum that I want to be, I can't be Ownie. But yeah, it just, it makes me sad, but I'm also really, really grateful. I've learnt a lot along the way, and I'm much wiser for it.